Yahoo News is reporting that a document reveals the Secret Service has 11 current coronavirus cases as concerns about Trump's staff continue to grow. According to a Department of Homeland Security document, along with the 11 active cases, there are 23 members of the Secret Service who have recovered from COVID-19 and an additional 60 employees who are self-quarantining. No details have been provided about which members of the Secret Service are infected or if any have recently been on the detail with the president or with the vice president. The press secretary of the vice president has tested positive for COVID-19. Her name is Katie Miller. She's married to Stephen Miller, the top aide from the Trump administration. No word on whether or not Stephen Miller has tested positive for the coronavirus. I want to tell you about the Spanish flu. We've been talking about that from time to time. That was Spanish flu that killed between 50 and 100 million people worldwide. 625,000 Americans died from the Spanish flu. It's called the Spanish flu because the country that began first reporting of it was Spain. It didn't originate there, but because of that, they began calling it the Spanish flu. In any case, and it arguably affected world history. Woodrow Wilson contracted the Spanish flu in 1919 as he was negotiating the Treaty of Versailles after the end of World War I. He felt that the winning side should go easy on Germany. France wanted to go real hard on Germany and exact all sorts of reparations and other things that ultimately really destroyed the German economy and affect the German mood because Germany felt, hey, we didn't start this war, and now you're exacting all these reparations on us. And the anger helped to create an atmosphere that allowed somebody like an Adolf Hitler to rise to power. In any case, Woodrow Wilson did not want the Allies to go as hard on Germany, but because he was sick from the Spanish flu, many historians believe he did not argue his position as confidently and as aggressively as he otherwise would had he not been so sick. According to an article in New Yorker, he was coughing, he was wheezing, he was pretty much almost incapacitated. Here's what an article about this in the New Yorker said. Quote, he had contracted what had become known as the Spanish flu. The president's physician wrote confidentially, the White House, and it made Wilson violently sick. By then, the influenza had rampaged throughout the world for a year on its way to killing a bunch of people. Wilson was in Paris for treaty negotiations following the end of the First World War. How did it alter history? And it goes on. In the days before Wilson was stricken, he argued heatedly with the French Prime Minister and the British Prime Minister about the price in territory and reparations that Germany should be made to pay as the aggressor in the war. Wilson thought the Allies should go easy on Germany and prioritize his League of Nations, but because of his physical incapacity, he didn't argue forcefully as he should have, many historians argue. So the Spanish flu reached up into the White House in 1918, 1919, and the president did come down with it.